Hello and welcome. My name is Leah. I'm a life and relationship transition coach and the founder of Life Remade. And today I want to talk about something that I kind of tend to steer clear of, but believe deeply about. And that is the topic of manifestation. I try to steer clear of it because I feel like manifestation is such a buzzword these days and it gets twisted and it gets changed into something that it's not. So I want to ground it in today for you and let you know what manifestation truly is on like a brain level, on a level that is actually like felt in the body and not something that's so mystical. So here we go. Manifestation. How does it really work and why familiarity, the term familiarity, you're going to hear a lot in this blog, why it holds you back. So let's get into it. Manifestation isn't just about forcing something that you want to happen or chasing a goal or vision. Manifestation, true manifestation happens when it's a deep internal remembrance, something in the body that is felt. It's like this inner knowing. And you've all felt it before. It's just this kind of like calm, peace, and like sense of sense of certainty uh, that's connected to your intuition. So, in this video, we're going to explore how to stop limiting yourself and to step fully into the flow of manifestation and having that mindset and presence that's required to actually make manifestation possible. So, what it really is, let's redefine manifestation really quick. It is number one, it is not something that you make happen. When people think manifestation, they're like, oh, I'm manifesting something, I'm making something happen. But manifestation truly is something that you already know is yours. So that's what I mean by remembering. It's this sense of knowing, sense of felt ownership in the body. It already is mine. It already is happening. I have that already. It actually like it belongs to me. It's here now. It's not this future oriented, like grasping at, chasing at, going after thing. Um, when you think of manifestation, you often also think about like this push towards. So I want you to get rid of that as well. This is about a quiet confidence that you've like felt before. So that's the feeling of manifestation. And today, let's talk about how to return to that place and why stepping outside of what is familiar is the key. So again, with the term familiarity, um, we often are geared toward what is familiar. We are driven toward the thing that feels the most predictable. That's why familiarity is so powerful. It is the thing that it is the well-beaten path in our brains that even if it's something that we don't want, we tend to be drawn towards it. We're attracted toward what is familiar. This can take on many different forms. Here's an example. If you are used to having emotionally unavailable people in your life or relationships that feel chaotic or messy, you will find partners that are emotionally unavailable. This is not to say that you are attracting them, but that you are actually finding them because they are familiar to you. Something inside you is like, oh, I know that. I've been there before. I've met that dynamic in my past. That feels nice and comfortable. At least I know how this ends up. This is a subconscious thing that's happening at this point. I will go towards what I can predict, even if that means that that relationship is going to end ultimately. And that's not cognitively what I want, but subconsciously it's familiar to me. So let's lean into that. We may often sabotage our relationships that are not what is familiar. So we may be the ones that are actually getting in the way of the thing that we want as well by creating chaos where there doesn't really need to be, right? So, how do we manifest what we actually want? We have to create a new sense of familiarity in our bodies. We have to know and feel that something actually is ours, that we are deserving of, that we already have it. So that's why it is so important to know what you want on a cellular level and to feel it and to vision it and to actually practice experiencing it in your mind before you actually go out into the world, or maybe like in tandem with that. So having that in your consciousness, the goal, the thing that you're wanting, feeling it in your body. Oh, it feels so good to be in an emotionally reciprocal relationship with a partner who is so emotionally available, in a partnership that feels peaceful and calm and steady and present. Feel what that feels like in your body first. Then, when you go out into the world, your subconscious will be drawn to that, and your subconscious will be repelled by what isn't that. So, what was once attractive to you won't be anymore. And that's why we have to do the work within ourselves, in our bodies, before any of it happens. Manifestation has to be felt in the body, it has to be lived in your mind already. You have to have a really clear vision of what it is you want, and you have to anchor yourself and your body and your feelings to that vision so that it is so familiar. You know it like the back of your hand. You can already see yourself living there, living in that land of what it is that you desire. And then you'll go out into the world and you will pick the things and you will behave in the ways and you will do and be that person already. I hope this is making more sense than whatever version of manifestation that you've known already. So this is actually creating new neural pathways in your brain so that you lean towards what's familiar. So imagine you were raised in a super peaceful environment, totally emotionally available people in your life. Any of your relationships that you've had have been super healthy. You would only be familiarized with that knowing. You would only know that in your body. You would only know peace. So anything that is chaotic or emotion unavailable would seem foreign and unfamiliar and nothing you're attracted to. So envision it being sort of that scenario. You're reprogramming your brain and your mind and your body to familiarize yourself with a different reality. What happens though is that when we don't do this internal work, we stay stuck, we stay small, we stay in those patterns, we sabotage, we cling to whatever past histories we have, and we bring them forward to us to be repeated again and again and again. So letting go of the familiar is going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel boring. It's going to make you feel anxious because you don't know how to predict something that you haven't experienced yet. Try in these moments to do less. So when you're feeling uncomfortable with this new familiar territory, try to not make any sudden movements, right? Listen more to the feeling that's going on. Do the work to tend to and soothe and comfort yourself, and just be in that discomfort for a little bit and see what happens. And when you start to notice that nothing catastrophic is going to happen, nothing crazy is happening, in fact, you're tuning your body to what peace actually feels like, then that inclination to be impulsive with our actions and be reactive when things feel too unfamiliar will start to soften and lessen, and you'll build that resilience and you'll redefine what actually your nervous system is familiarized with. So let yourself be in these unfamiliar emotions and stay present. Just stay present to what is. In closing, this is the beginning of what it feels like to be in flow. Okay. So my next video will kind of touch on that a little bit more, what it means to actually be in flow. But until then, just practice here, see how this feels. And if you have any questions for me or suggestions or feedback, leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And make sure to download my worksheet so that you can so you can find the support you need to sort of help yourself step into that mindset of presence that makes manifestation actually possible. All right, talk to you later. Bye bye.